I was fortunate to be in a vehicle where we had a surface water user from Bonneville County, a surface water user from Twin Falls County, one of the consultants for the groundwater, and one of our groundwater users from Bonneville County. We were definitely representing 4 different angles, 4 different views.
Well, I recently got involved in some of the issues with groundwater. I'm a surface water user typically in my past, but I have, with the curtailment, it's become a much more serious problem and something that I wanted to find out about. It seemed like there were a lot of discussions, people talking past each other, about each other. And so I thought that I would call, with Farm Bureau, we have friends all over the state, people we trust, and I called somebody, Rick Pearson over here, to talk to him a little bit about it, and we thought that maybe it'd be a good idea if we started to have farmers from both sides of the state get together and talk to one another and see if we could come up with some things we agreed on.
Well, I think everybody has a story to tell, and when we put at more personal, me talking to one of my friends from Eastern Idaho or that, we just have a little more compassion.
Larry Hollifield, I farm here in Twin Falls County around Hanson and Murtaugh mainly. Really enjoy it, getting involved, meeting a lot of great people in the state of Idaho and agriculture. With the water call there, so it wasn't long after that, there was Andrew Mickelson reached out and he wanted to have a conversation, and Rick reached out. Rick Pearson lives locally here, and Kurt Sweeter, and we just kind of decided, hey, let's, within ourselves, just have some conversations amongst farmers. We met at the Twin Falls Airport a couple weeks ago and found out we were really a lot on the same page more than anything. We weren't trying to shut them down, and we kind of explained our issues down here and what water we needed and how in 21 and 22 we were economically impacted and curtailed slightly. So they understood that, and then we thought, well, gosh, we'd like to show you our system if there's these questions and go from there. So we kind of just, would you guys like to tour? We got nothing to hide and want to show you guys what we're doing, and kind of led to today of inviting everybody, and it seemed once it got word out, it really expanded to quite a few people showing up.
You know, water is the lifeblood of this state. Without water, we wouldn't have anything. So I farm wheat, barley, alfalfa, corn. So we split out into pickups when we left the Farm Bureau building, and we had staff from Twin Falls Irrigation Company as well in each vehicle, kind of giving a little bit of a tour and some of their information, showing us what's what and where the water's going.
I think farmers have a lot of common sense, and if we can get a group of farmers in the room, usually you can come to some common ground together where we understand each other better than maybe other parties do. Yeah, this is just the beginning of conversations I think that we need to be having with our surface water friends and our groundwater friends and our upper valley friends in the water world with our lower valley friends in the water world. There's going to be still a lot of work ahead, not only in coming in agreement to mitigation plans and working on the infrastructure that we need to capture excess water in our system to help solve some of the shortages and stuff that we have in our water system.
And the negotiations are going to continue on the water issue, and people need to be informed from both sides to be able to discuss and to come up with solutions and come up with the answers. And that's why it's so important that the farmers get together and talk about it and help each other understand each other's side.
This is a multifaceted issue. It's a challenge, it's a problem, but as I've seen today and in conversations in the past, there are some great opportunities, and I think today gave us an opportunity to start talking about solutions. Up until now, it feels like we've been really good at talking about the problem, and we've talked about one-sided solutions, but today has given me an opportunity to see that we can find solutions that everybody can get behind.
We're not solving the problem here. There are a lot of really tough discussions, I'm sure, and that are going to have to take place involving the state, involving a lot of other people and a lot of other groups. But I do think that we can establish some relationships and some trust and understanding of one another from one side of the state rather than just making accusations about one another.
But you can't negotiate until you know the other side's dilemmas or issues in doing that, and that's what we just tried to expose today, is just what we deal with. And it really opened my eyes, and I think it opened theirs, and realized when you understand both sides, there's a path forward here. But I mean, just getting the right people in the room and having discussions and not making it personal issues and ground versus surface and doing that, if we can put all that aside and get somewhere. But well, farmers are we're a tight-knit group. That's what I love today. These are guys farming just like I do, and I'd cry if they got shut down because of lack of water. I think it's there, and we need to keep them going and doing that. Agriculture is vital. That's what keeps this state going. So we just got to get this to where everybody has their share that they're rightfully entitled to, and doing that, and maintain farming and doing that, and that great relationship, because we're all in the same boat together, and nobody wants failure to anyone else.